This is the Tabletop Review. Hello and welcome to episode 1 of the new Australian role-playing game podcast. I am Steve, the host. We're going to jump straight into it here. This is an actual play of a convention game that ran at the EyeCon role-playing game convention over the Easter long weekend this year. This is actually a recording of the playtest session from before the convention. This is part 1 of the actual play. There will be followed by part 2 and then a discussion episode with Melissa, the GM, as to how it went running at the convention compared to this playtest. The system is Star Wars SAGA edition. The players are Jason, Milo, Kaz, John, Calvin, and myself, Steve, and Melissa is the GM. Enjoy.
I believe that is one of your powers.
Okay.
Milo, you need to choose your XO.
Sorry?
Your XO.
I need to choose one. Choose my XO.
Yes.
We've got a TIE pilot. Sarge! I'm tempted. We've got a TIE pilot.
You have the person you founded the unit.
No, I'm not a
medic. We founded the unit together.
Kill these bastards.
You know he's the girl.
I'm the sniper. I'm the new guy.
You're the sniper.
I'm the new guy.
Sniper, scout, medic.
I'm the pilot. I'm a pilot.
I'm the medic.
Medic and pilot.
Honestly, scout makes the most sense.
Thug.
You got martial arts training?
Oh, it's tempting.
You know, you should make it the third sniper for the third game. It should be the tradition.
You get a new sniper.
Yeah.
I like it. I like to make him different, and I wanted to use that mini. I got that after
So
SimCon.
this is more of a commando mini than a sniper mini.
Yeah, but he's a storm commando.
More sneaky, less.
You're a sniper. You're a commando sniper.
I'll go with the scout. Because he's kind of like Billy out of Predator. She's kind of like Billy.
There's something out there. And it ain't no man.
Bullshit. You ain't afraid of nothing.
Also, you've had a.
Someone needs to stop him.
This is more for Milo and Kaz. You've had a history together. Firstly, you were just working independent for you're sent on missions with a squad and sort of independent, but they weren't really sure what to do with you.
Okay.
And then you came to a planet and you stumbled across some aliens that you never had seen before. Mm-hmm. They were Yuzhang Vong, but you didn't know that because
we'd stayed safely out of the EU.
But Yuzhang Vong did actually turn up in scout ships, and this is one of the Yuzhang Vong scout ships. And you're supposed to save these guys from the Imperial base. But then the captain who was there with you told you to kill them.
Sergeant Major Assel?
Yes.
No.
Kill the Imperials.
He was, he got fragged, unfortunately.
Yeah, he did. What happened?
Yeah,
he killed him.
We went Vietnam on his ass.
And the lieutenant who actually you saved turned out to be the son of this moth who kept you pretty much away from the firing squad.
Okay.
And then he's sending you on missions because he's a new brute who can clean the system. He's cleaning up a lot of corruption, and it was your next mission, where you went to this planet where things were going a bit to the dogs. The Empire had the Imperials.
Sort of puppet-headed or something.
Yeah. The Empire had let the planet go slip on their fingers through a lot of payments from locals, and basically they were running the show. The Empire was going, "Oh yeah, this is good." And you managed to expose the fact that the Imperial governor was actually kidnapped and held in prison, so that the natives could continue to run the show.
Okay.
And then I think the decision was to level the entire planet and install martial law. There was some. You fought a.
It's the only thing to do to those.
It wasn't quite a one baker. Was it? Is one baker zero?
Was that what?
Base Delta Zero?
Something like that, yeah. But there is a code that remains identical every time they change nomenclature, and it means sterilise the surface of the planet.
Yeah.
Base Delta Zero.
Yeah.
Base Delta Zero, that's it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, well, one, Exterminatus is sort of something you don't want to be...
That was a... Yeah, there was
It is
Federation battle
wasteful of
droids
resources.
that you fought.
Okay.
And you used this ATST, which I
Except,
got.
of course,
Awesome.
it's good
Yeah.
practice.
One group actually lost it at the convention. What they did, the sergeant and the medic or something were inside it, and it fell over because there were droid starfighters constantly buzzing you, and they didn't take care of those, which a lot of groups did, but they didn't. And then the
Yeah, I took
sergeant
care
and the medic managed to get out of the ATST. The droid starfighters went back again and blew the ATST completely to pieces, and there was one of the floating stormtroopers was in there, and he was killed.
So originally there were 4 floating.
No.
No, there's always
better
there's
replace
always 3 because the squad is always 9.
Okay.
Red shirts. Red
Yeah.
shirts.
Or babysitters.
Meet the shields.
So
So now,
Background noise.
the off is but when you're not on a mission, you're basically on his Star Destroyer or big ship.
Private yacht, he calls it.
Yes.
the moths.
Yeah, the Moffs.
Moss private stock.
Star Destroyer. He doesn't go to his palace a lot. He goes there enough, but he's on the move constantly and keeping things going, keeping everybody on their toes.
Hands-on moth.
Hands on off.
Is he a bit of a douchebag though?
No, he saved you.
Pretty good moth.
He's
I'm
really
going to practice my 0G
So
skills by going onto the tower and sniping stuff off the bow.
Oh my god. Quick question: has everyone here yet seen Imps the Relentless?
No.
Seen what?
Oh, how can you run this and not?
Because I read
It's the relentless.
Allegiance, and that's where I got the idea from. The Timothy Zahn novel Allegiance. I saw this group of stormtroopers, each had a specialised thing. They're working together as a group. I thought, well, why don't...
It's like the A-Team.
Yeah, it was like the A-Team. You're like...
Yeah, they basically go vigilante.
Yeah, they go vigilante, but you guys are more like the unit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It is.
So, but you've actually developed a little bit of a reputation now. The fact that you're going in, you're the... because
Yes, I have.
because you answer directly to the Moff.
Yeah.
You've got a direct line to him, not through the chain of command.
So when we walk into a room, there's that
We're
music,
spectres.
the soundtrack when Oranishi walks into her place in Kill Bill, like with the drums and everything.
We
Some damn fool
We have-
said you were the best.
we have our own musical stings.
Yeah.
Even if they only play over our own helmet calls.
Yeah.
Oh, and
It's just people
Spook.
go. Into the microphone. Everyone's got a different instrument. Oh, that's awesome, dude.
The Moff doesn't completely approve of Spook,
First
though.
played 4
Yeah.
She does like to run around, so she likes going on
The table would
missions.
start rapping.
But she doesn't like being on the ship
Beatboxing.
because who's the pilot? You.
Me.
You don't like how Spook likes to sit in the chairs.
The legs wide apart or something?
Yeah, she leaves a little present there. She has a little present there once.
Only for people she doesn't like.
What?
I'm assuming that all of these bonuses are approximately untyped.
What do you mean?
As
Yeah.
in they stack, yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
Okay.
if it doesn't say it doesn't stack, then it stacks. But which makes sense.
Alrighty.
Well, right.
Okay, so we start. You guys are in the barracks. You're in your barracks. You've got a room where you're all together. You have your own little private cubicle.
Of course I do.
Yeah.
So you're on the Star Destroyer. I think it's called the Virulence. That's what I decided to call it.
Virulence?
Virulence.
I'll get one of Spook's little presents.
Yeah.
Put it into
Yes,
a
I am.
paper bag, put it in front of his door and light it.
And he
So,
knock and run
so that's
away.
what you're doing.
It
Guys,
could
what are you
have
doing?
been the ISS Rookie Hill.
I'm just chilling out and relaxing. Nothing special yet. Just gonna hang low.
You are taking Spook for a walk.
Yes.
Still filling in paperwork from the previous assignment.
Always terrorizing the prisoners.
There's a knock at your door.
Unsuccessfully trying
I'll
to
ignore
pick
it.
You can smell something burning.
The sealed doors. How can I spell?
We'll get to you this in a minute. What are you doing?
Unsuccessfully trying to pick up in the local canteen.
I don't think there are many females on this ship.
That's why I'm being unsuccessful.
Damn, where's all the ladies?
There's a service droid.
And you
I'm going to be very anally polishing all my equipment. It needs to be spotless, completely spotless.
Anally polishing.
Anal polishing.
You're in your room. So are you, and you're not because you're walking spook.
Yeah, I'm going terrorizing with the cell block.
And you're in there as well.
Yeah.
An alarm goes off. Not a vroom vroom alarm, like a beep 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 beep.
Is it?
beep.
As a fire warden, you don't have to do
Yes.
anything just yet. You need to go to the whip phone and...
It's not a depressurization alarm, so...
I put my head at the door. What's going on?
It's just beep beep, I don't need to do
It's
shit.
coming from inside your room.
Everyone's room.
That's impossible.
The
That's
main,
inside
the main room with all your
I
bugs
try to locate where the beep's coming from.
above your head.
I just did fire warden training the other day.
Okay. Is there a vent there or is it the farm?
I got the next week.
There's a some sort of smoke detector protected by a transparent steel shield for a reason, because somebody
Keeps burning shit.
Well, the fact that it's actually getting through that shield says you should be seeing the smoke by now.
That is also porous. The smoke does get through.
Eventually it's
Then
going
what's
to
the
go
point of
to
having the shield on there?
Yes.
Some people pull it.
I just imagine.
So people can't pull it down.
If transparent shield is porous, there's not a really good idea having it as windows on a spaceship.
No, this particular one is porous, and we haven't gotten around to duct taping it up yet.
I should be able to identify with the
You think it's a fire alarm?
fire alarm. I'm at my desk doing my paperwork.
I act shocked. What the hell?
I'm at my desk doing my paperwork.
I-
Being pretty
Fire alarm.
hardcore, I send an
Subcategory
intercom message to
doofus.
engineering that there's a fire in the barracks block, and go back to my paperwork.
Okay.
Do you get the fire alarm report form?
No, you just.
I just wondering, are you sitting there in
evacuate
your
atmosphere
armor?
button.
He then timed the response.
Or in your
How long it
skivvy?
takes to get there to fix the fire.
I don't wear civvies, but I'd probably not be in my full armor.
So you being your black suit. Okay, you hear this fire.
Evacuate. Emergency.
Fire droid.
The
Emergency.
fire starting droid comes in
Evacuate now.
and sprays foam everywhere.
Ah, my beautiful clean equipment! You idiots!
In all of our rooms.
Indeed, I believe the proper term for someone who uses fire extinguishers is hand-fisted bun bender.
What happens is one cubicle for you,
Yeah.
for him. The rest are in bunks. So it's one room.
Yeah, okay.
So you're covered. What happens when you see the fire suppression droid arriving?
The fire's outside.
No, fire in here.
I kicked the droid.
Yeah.
That's the main thing you got to kick the droid.
Roll for that.
Be careful, it's
It's an asteroid.
No,
Nick.
I missed a droid.
They're not
this
light.
is imperial property. If you damage it,
You slip on the. You slip on the.
Fire retard.
Was that a natural one?
5.
You give it such a big kick and you slip on the foam and first thing on your back, and then you see this thud.
I call the
big
intercom
meaty
to the
thud.
medics, and there's a casualty in the barracks block.
You get one, but you're covered in foam.
I'm just rolling around laughing at this stage.
When do you go to want to arrive back at the barracks?
I'm looking for my gun. Bloody droid.
I sort of poke my head in, see the chaos, and sort of go, maybe we should go somewhere else.
You can hear the fire droid spurting foam at your
You're going to
at
get
your
in trouble for
door.
leaving us alone. You should know better than leave us alone like this. I thought you were second in charge.
That's why you're in a sealed room. You've been contained.
Okay, then you get are you going to come out and see what's going on?
No. I'm just gonna do the paperwork, and I'll deal with them later.
So now I have to start cleaning all my equipment. All the clean. Even the stuff that's packed away and not touched by the foam.
I threw something.
The droid switches from foam to water hose.
Yeah.
Just for good measure.
And then I'm going to grab the droid and start directing it in people's faces.
Yes, it goes from suppression to
Namely
sleep.
these two.
I patched through a private comm to the tracker. Hey, what are you doing?
All the excitement's got me more
block.
silly.
I think I'm going to avoid it.
Oh, no, they're not in a cell. They're in
Barracks.
barracks.
Quarters.
They're in quarters.
Yeah.
I'd get up and start heading
It's
towards
like
the
a cell
shower.
block, except it doesn't block.
Yeah.
Under the intercom to security,
Yes.
saying that there's a disturbance in the barracks block.
They tell you to take care of it.
Yeah, it is your pay grade.
Still sergeant, not general.
Yeah, it's going to be worse.
Alright, fine. Start putting on my armor. Getting all my armor on. And once I've heard that the fire droid is sort of finished doing its
You
thing.
hear it stop, but you're not sure if it's left on yet.
Okay. Alright, helmet on. Everything. G myself up a little bit. Step outside with the air of not happiness.
The fire droid is right in front of you.
Do you see me trying to teabag someone?
The fire droid is right in front of you.
On the
Like
ground.
one of the spare dudes.
No, just standing there. It hasn't done anything yet.
I just look straight at it and say, leave.
It does. And then you look around at the foam and water, and
Mess.
and then there's something that smells bad.
I look down.
No, there's something else that smells bad.
Sorry, that was
Billy
me.
Bob's in the room.
And I yell out at the top of my stormtrooper voice, report! And expect everyone to line the fuck up.
Everyone goes silent except for me, who still laughs a little bit but tries to start a little bit too late.
So,
I'm not in the room. Neither are you.
No, we're
are
safe.
you doing that into your comm?
No, he was doing it at us.
Oh, okay.
Into the room. Yelled
Oh,
into the room.
Okay, so the other guys who one has he's trying to get his helmet on.
I get up dripping wet and just spot over to a line and because stand there and shake my mess of a shake.
So what do you have to say to these rather bedraggled Thylacine squad members?
Explain.
No
I push him forward. I just push
We
him
do
forward.
the synchronized step back.
Yeah.
You've got two options. You can clean this up with your bare hands. Or you can,
Option two, which I'm taking.
you can spend a week in the garbage disposal units cleaning them out.
Right.
With
Fine.
your bare hands. Just for note, this is where, that's where this is going to be going before you get there. So one way or another, you're dealing with this.
And just before he answers,
Okay, I'll have a
You-
very deadly solution then. I'm very explosive, remember?
you get your comlink buzzes.
Oh. I was going to pack the shit full of explosives and blow it up.
Thylacine squad report to Moff Grell for assignment.
I assume we hear that as well. Or is
Yes.
that private comm to Sarge.
No.
It gets-
I imagine we have our own dedicated answer the boss channel.
Bat phone.
Alright.
Alright, you heard him, let's go. And you. We're going to deal with this later.
That usually means a kid up, because he usually sends you on your way very soon after the briefing.
Alright, so I head back to the thing and kid up.
He does give you a little time. He does give you time to kid up because he likes you to be
Ready.
ready.
I gear up and point out all the marks on his gear still dirty.
Can I make a call to requisitions? I'd like some new armor, please. This one's dirty.
He's not wearing armor.
He's got a chest plate and a helmet.
Who are you?
He's a
medic.
medic.
Ah.
He needs to be mobile.
It's
Needs to
got a
be
chest
sterile.
plate and it's dirty. I would like a new one and all the surgical equipment, please.
Shut up. Scared, move on.
Shut up, get up.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna head back to the barracks that I was consciously avoiding moments ago.
As we're heading down, I actually tell my my squaddy,
Yeah.
go clean the shit up.
You know that means all the Onthylacine squad.
No.
I don't think they're going to do it, hey.
Just him. He does what I tell him to do. Because he knows I've got all the big weapons and shoots.
Yeah, but he also does what?
Yeah, we're running down there. I'll just quick clean up a couple of minutes down there. So he does what he's told.
Do you tell him to dispose of the bomb?
But being a stormtrooper and of equal rank to you, I don't think he's going to do it.
He does. He's actually. I always thought he kind of idolised Billy Bob. So he's this big guy. He's got big guns. He's my hero.
I always thought he used Billy Bob as a meat shield.
Yeah.
Hey, I just set up the gun, then I stand well back and let you just attract fire.
Yeah. He holds the battery plugs and just
Yeah.
makes sure it's...
We watched Empire the other night, trying to work out a few of tactics things, and you do see them see the E-web up, and they never get to fire it because the Falcon shoots them.
Yeah.
No, they get a couple of shots and then they get shot.
Yeah, but they first set up the tripod, then they put the gun on, and then the guy's got the big crate, which is the power regulator. So all kitted up.
Yep.
And any particular way you want to get to the briefing?
Nobody notices me sneak in to kid up.
Straight to the lift.
Punctually?
No, hup.
No.
No, turbo lift. Straight there.
With Onthylacine squad, it's far too late to pretend that way now.
So they take you to the one of the moths, basically the conference rooms where you have your briefing.
Yep.
Just out the front is where I wait for the rest of the squad.
We're section 9.
There's that music.
So, anyone else? Everyone's gonna rock up.
Yeah, I get there eventually.
Yeah.
And
You don't notice me arrive.
And you notice Billy Bob's loader arrives last.
With shit on his hands.
He's got a little moist towel out.
He's still working.
I just shake my head and just make a mental note to sort that out
To
later.
fire Billy Bob. Out of something, preferably.
Someone's going to be the first one out of the shuttle, is all I'm saying.
Okay, so you're all there,
Yep. Alright.
and the moth is there's a conference table, but the moth is standing.
Is
So,
that
obviously-
unusual?
Yes, he's standing at
Piles.
the conference table. Yeah, of course he stands, which means
We stand.
Therefore I sit.
you can sit.
If you want to get your ass whooped.
Yeah, but I'm talking about
I go to pull out a chair and then realize that
That's not the convention.
Helmets off and under the arm.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can strategically lean.
No. Stand at attention. Helmet under arm.
And just a thing of timeline, this is actually soon after the mission we had at SidCon. Like, not that long. That's why I haven't leveled them up.
after my faux pas, I edge slightly behind Heavy.
Yeah. So this is like 2 missions on from there, so...
Alright.
I'm following, but I'm at attention.
You...
We are at your disposal, sir.
I don't know what to say. I'm just trying to work out how to say it. You all realize, you all know about the activity we have planned. I imagine some of you have the region of Sky about Shura. Our actions there. I'm still cleaning up.
Kill rebels.
I'm still cleaning up after my predecessor, whose incompetent governor let the valuable stronghold and the mines that are sitting on it slip through his fingers. So I want you to move in with the landing party and retake back that base.
Sir, yes, sir.
But
With pleasure, sure.
But no disintegrations.
so what's the base called? I'm gonna give it that name. It is a base. It's a Tiferion base. I'm gonna give you some schematics. This is basically what the schematics are gonna be. I'm just gonna change them a little
Looks
bit.
like a penis.
Well, like,
The bone.
So yes, you're going to change them a bit. Carry on.
Yes.
It's like a lightsaber
You gotta
stuck in
round
a
off the
bone.
end.
What?
Round off the end? Is that how you
Okay.
Make it
Alright.
2 levels.
It is 2 levels. It's 3 actually. But something else I want you to do. I want you to capture the commander of the rebel base. I believe he has invaluable information and intelligence that will help us in the fight against the rebellion. I need to capture him alive.
Do you know what he looks like? sir?
You will know him when you see him.
He's got a lightsaber.
Alright. I'm going to go ahead and requisition some variant blaster rifle that doesn't kill people. Is there some sort of...
Yeah, it's called the stun setting.
Yes.
Or
Do these
like
things
gun
actually
clubs.
have?
Yeah,
should do.
they're all
It takes you
standard.
a stun setting usually takes you down a die.
Wonderful. So I'll be attacking with 3d10.
Are there any questions?
Sir, no, sir.
I just got one question for you, sir. Where they are.
Should I really be on this mission? I mean, damn it, man, I'm a doctor, not a soldier.
You're a doctor and a soldier.
You're a doctor soldier.
I believe.
And actually, he's just a
Am I
medic.
colonel doctor?
Yeah. So, is this going to be a stand-up fight or a
Yes.
bug hunt?
Stand up fight or a...
Bug hunt.
More aliens questions. Yeah.
You stole that shit, Hudson.
Which aliens movie is it Hudson says, how do I get out of this
Aliens.
chicken shit outfit?
Yeah.
Aliens, indeed.
That's got all the best quotes. Is in aliens.
It's on tonight. The second one is.
Oh,
actually.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Aliens, yeah.
That's how I based the, in the first game.
The lieutenant
The
was
lieutenant.
based on Lieutenant Gorman.
Yes.
Because it wasn't a lieutenant, it was a captain.
Well, it's Lieutenant Gorman in.
Yeah, but I was going to be a lieutenant, but I had to make him a captain because he could order
You
the
needed
lieutenant.
a second in command.
I needed a lieutenant on there to be ordered around by the captain.
Yes, and of course,
who's the
Gorman
one
was
you were-
based on God knows how many Vietnam era commanders.
The little Mexican, the one that the
Vasquez.
where they Vasquez. That's what you.
Hey Vasquez, you ever been mistaken for a man?
Yeah.
No, have you?
Just too bad. You're just too bad.
I think that remains the best put down I've ever heard.
Yeah.
No, have you?
You'll be the in command is General Valdez. He's a military man of the old school sort. I doubt he will
So with a
have.
huge moustache.
Excellent.
Racist, sexist, alcoholic. Yeah, normal.
Valdez. He knows that you are directly, of course, working for me. So technically, you are not exactly under his command. But he can order you.
We should respect his opinions,
Yes.
if practical.
We have a.
So it's a bit of Black Hawk Down as well.
Yes.
With Eric Banner, and he's the Marine captain. Okay, got it.
So many movie references.
I have so many references.
So, prefer you to leave within the hour on your ship to the Star Destroyer Invincible, which is approaching the planet Zashura. They will drop out of hyperspace to meet you. Any more questions? You are permitted to take your artillery.
Sir, yes, sir.
You were going to do that anyway, weren't you?
Yeah, just remember, no disintegrations.
So what's our ship?
So this gunship starts here? The YE4 gunship?
Yeah.
It's pretty
Yep.
serious. It's pretty serious.
So
Think
it's
about
a
it.
gargantuan space transport.
Yeah. It's
It's pretty mean.
It's got blaster cannons, 2
Crack out the
gunners.
dragon.
We need 2 gunners.
There is our spaceship.
It's not that big.
Yeah, it's gargantuan.
Yeah, but comparatively, it's not that big.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's not to scale.
Oh no, it is
This
the
is probably
scale.
more to
It's just not
this is
that
probably
big.
more to scale. I don't have anything for the tank right now. That's why I asked for Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
Yeah, so bear in mind, That has to fit in that along with all that plus 2 bikes. At least 2 bikes.
Yeah, you guys have got scouts have got bikes.
And an ATST.
The ATST doesn't come with you. No.
A little tear rolls down my eye.
So we got a speeder tank as well.
You miss the ATST.
We use a chopper.
Uh-huh.
That's probably more likely size.
Alright, can I go ahead and requisition a snare rifle from...
Let me look at that. I do like because it's a convention game. I do like to try and play with things that are on the sheet. Yeah, because otherwise it just
The thing is, I have no way of...
What is a snare
thing
rifle?
is-
capturing a target alive.
You make a ranged grapple attack, basically.
So what is it, just like a net gun?
It's like
You
what
can,
Batman
you can,
uses to, like,
it
guard
has,
them.
it's a rifle that works beyond the range on a stun setting because usually
Because stun setting range is 6
Yeah.
squares. So if I turn my sniper rifle to stun, it's about as effective as a pistol.
Let's why don't we go with what we've got, because it is, as you said, going to be a convention
Playtest.
game,
Yeah.
and it's a playtest. So
True.
I'm
You
adding
might
that.
want to consider adding that to a sheet.
Yeah, I was just considering that anyway. Adding that.
Are there stun grenades?
Yes.
Yes, but
Again, it's something. It's been ordered to capture people alive.
how many thermal deaths do you have, Jason?
How many what?
Thermal deaths.
never enough.
You've got too many weapons to fit on his character
They were
sheet.
good, yeah.
There you are.
The concussion grenade?
Explosive charges, 5 thermal detonators. Everybody has 1 except for Billy Bob, who has 5.
I've got 2.
A bandolier.
So what's the difference between a thermal detonator and an explosive charge?
Explosive charge is more like dynamite.
It
You
has
have
to
to
be
actually.
placed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thermal
Go
detonators
where?
will take out a room.
Or building.
Explosive charges will bring down a building.
Well,
But
the number of different things of
One
what
of
a
these
thermal
two-
detonator is I've seen in universe.
Yeah.
See, when
They
I
just
do,
can't make up their mind.
when I
Yeah, I
use
reckon
my,
that's
Thermal
not a bad
detonator's a
idea,
big grenade.
Calvin. Calvin, that's pretty good.
the other thing
Yeah,
you can
put
do is
that
you can
on.
have it on a separate thing, sort of the way that you used to do the vehicles. So
Yeah.
that if somebody asks for it, you can hand it to them, but they don't get it unless they ask for it.
Yeah. The snare rifle.
Yeah. Or just a non-lethal sniper-relevant weapon of your choice.
Yeah. It wasn't illegal.
I'm
It
a
was-
stormtrooper, it doesn't matter.
Your sniper, it matters even less.
see, when I use my demolition skill to place any explosive, I get +2 of the dice damage. So my 10d6 goes to 12d6.
Yes.
You may.
Yeah, but that's like
You
C4
know-
charges, not lobbing grenades.
Yeah, you need
Yeah.
to you need to place
Oh
that.
yeah, placing. Yeah, I understand that.
Nobody is actually ever used the explosive charges.
Well, what's
Challenge
that?
accepted.
Well, no, mostly because we used heavy vehicle weapons
Small typo.
to affect entry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Object of vehicle. Object or vehicle, I'm guessing should be.
Yeah.
That's what I'll mark it for you.
Yeah. You've got also gun club.
Yes, I saw that too.
Yeah.
And I like the best one. When charging, turn any 17 or plus on the die to a critical hit.
Do you get a bonus for not being near other players?
Yes. I got. If I'm the closest to the target, then I get a +1.
Okay, so you're at the front. Yep.
Yep.
You're on your own,
Sure.
pretty much.
Well,
Off to the side, you're going to be.
yeah,
stepping
I want to
back.
be flanking, and I want to be the first to
Have you
combat.
worked out your buffs, Milo? Because you've got buffs by being near people, and you can actually give people attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
That's why.
I'm-
That's why I think a lot of the stuff in there it came off in the 4th Ed Warlord.
Yeah. No, I'm just reading like some of the things so that I know
Who needs to be where?
who needs to be where. Like
I've got a
You know
speed
what?
bike.
he's
You've got
probably
a
going to
speed
play
bike.
on his own a little bit separate.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there's going to be a central squad somewhere. The medic's going to be near me. You know.
I can be sort of in front
We'll
of
be
you.
at the back watching.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
sort of go
You're
in
gonna be at the
front.
back?
Central squad is the 3 of you, the 4 of you,
Yeah.
and then you got 2 flankers.
Yeah. So that's what I was
Well,
just reading.
we're the outliers. Everyone else
Flankers.
is.
Yeah, I can go up front. I've got point
Some
blank
outriders.
shots and sneak
I don't think
attack,
we're really outliers.
devastating attack.
Yes, we are.
And just-
We're the
just
If
on
combat
I'm close to
Just
my
a note
enemy,
on time.
I'm okay.
I just got a
We're the
note
ones
on
with the good
time.
sense not get involved in...
Milo, this might interest you. It's sometime after Hoth.
Yep.
Not much time. But the thing is, you guys are feeling really good because you're just wanting us some of the your boys won against the rebels.
Yeah.
Kick this one.
Oh yes, the rebels who killed poor Admiral Ozzel, clearly.
And Captain Nita?
Yeah. No.
They're all
Why do they
fleet.
keep getting on board, especially when Vader's around?
They're all fleet.
We don't care.
Veers, on the other hand, badass.
He survives.
Yeah, he kicks
He's
us.
badass.
Yeah.
It's a short story about General Veers in one of the books. It's really good. One of he's was it
Younger.
yeah, when he's still a lieutenant.
At Cardia.
What is it? The general he was with wanted to do some sort of special ceremony. And Veers said we should just blast him into oblivion, and Veers ended up being right.
Okay, so we're on our way to meet the Invincible.
Yes. Do you want get some more food at all? So,
We've got chippies. I've got chippies if you want snacks.
Yeah, we've got some chips and chips.
I
Actually,
assume
we've
we're
still
gonna
got the chips that you guys brought that time.
Oh, really?
Alright.
Well, let's keep going.
okay.
Are you hungry?
No, I didn't take the time to stop by.
I couldn't use another egg.
Yeah.
I haven't got any Easter stuff yet. So, you get probably your bike has a sidecar or back car for
Or something, yeah.
yeah, something to carry Spook. And she does like jumping off the bike.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Does she
say that
chase
your
bikes?
your bike has a like an underbelly bomb type.
No. Mine's specially designed. It's got like the back seat for the dog, so you can just. Hang on,
No, the dog can definitely.
we're moving at hundreds of k's an hour. And it's going,
I've always wondered about fly
We're
strike on
top
those
one
bikes.
If we're gonna try and.
I know.
No, I think having it underneath so you can drop
To
the dog.
capture the guy.
Alright.
No,
Can I
that's
look
where the
at
engine
your
is on
skills?
those things.
Just the bottom sheet. Thank you.
So it only takes you a few hours to get to the rendezvous point.
Good.
Where did you write that gun down, Calvin?
I did not, but I know I found it, so.
Yeah, you can have it.
Cool.
It's a good idea.
Um,
And then you emerge out of hyperspace,
what happened to the books?
and there's nothing there.
Right there.
Not Invincible.
No invincible?
Well,
They knew we were coming.
then you're coming.
Oh,
Bloody pilot.
look at this one.
Sorry, guys, got a bit loud.
It's still some years before Thrawn has turned reliable arrival
Well, he's in the
destinations.
outskirts.
Returned.
Still.
Yeah,
He's come
like I
back.
said, it's still some years before he's perfected using, the trick of using interdictors to make reliable exit points. Because normally in hyperspace, you'll get around the area you're meant to be at, and then you'll have to.
It's like shooting at a very big target.
Yeah, and then so basically you get the general area you want to go, and then it's usually sublight.
Yeah,
To meet
moving
up.
to where you have
Yeah.
to go.
Well, you have to do that to get into a system anyway.
Yeah.
Because you need to get out in deep space, go in under sublight because of gravity. So what are you going to do? It's not there. It might not be there yet.
Star Destroyer. Can we do a scan of the system to make sure that we haven't missed it, or there's no pieces?
You're not actually near.
Star
You're not actually near the system.
Well, the
Okay.
vicinity. Is
No
there debris?
iron.
You're not in the
Trails.
vicinity of the system because the guy who's got the Star Destroyer is not like Admiral Ozzel.
So it's reasonably competent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
All right.
He's not
It
here.
might just mean
He
just
doesn't
wait
think
around.
surprise was the wise.
Can we do a quick scan?
You can do a
of
quick.
our area?
You can do a quick scan. First you turn up nothing, and then in a few hours you can detect something. It might be the Star Destroyer. It's about an hour or two under sublights away from you.
But we can't tell what it is.
You know at this distance.
Head towards it.
Head towards it slowly
Yeah.
and carefully.
Hello, kitty cat.
Keep our energy signatures low and just try and passively approach it.
Alright.
So,
I follow Sergeant's.
Where is everyone doing on the ship? Are you in your positions?
I'm piloting, so.
I did have a
I'm assuming I'm on one of the guns, and I'm. At some point, you should
Yeah, we
really
need
make a
to- we
sheet.
got-
I did actually do that. I did do a ship
You wanna
sheet
be on
with
a gun?
I think I had
Yeah, because that was one of the things we brought up last time.
Yeah, I did do that, but I just don't know where it is. I had
no.
scouts are on guns.
Okay.
As is sniper.
My load will be on a gun, and I'll be sleeping.
I'll be in the captain's seat.
And I think you're co-pilot and you're pilot.
Yeah, I need him to go.
And one. Billy Bob was on mechanics because he's got a mechanics skill.
Yes, and there's nothing wrong with the ship, so I'm sleeping.
And
I'll be in
Medic
the
was
kitchen
on systems.
whipping up some smoothies.
A smoothie.
Smoothies.
Some all organic.
I made my guys. Seriously.
Yes, there's smoothies that can double as
What's the,
healing
is it
poultices.
wheatgrass? It's like shots of wheatgrass all
Like
around.
muffins.
I tried that. It's awful.
Yeah, it is pretty bad.
sandwiches. Alright.
Ewoks.
So
Ewok
you get in
steak
the area, you pick up
sandwiches.
an energy you can pick up this energy signature, and it definitely is the what do I call it? Invincible.
Destroyer.
Invincible.
Definitely.
Yes.
Alright.
And you're getting towards hailing distance.
Start the hailing.
No, you could hail them, or you could test the efficiency of their sensor officers.
That's true.
They start hailing you.
Okay, it's good enough. On
Please,
screen.
unidentified Imperial ship. Please transmit your code.
Oh,
Do
sorry.
the thing.
By the way, I always get the group to name the ship. I remember the first playtest we called it the Old Bastard. You want to name it?
Fluffy?
Posted a check on.
What?
That was a reference.
What's the aliens? What's the
Nostromo.
Sulaco?
Sulaco.
Sulaco?
Okay.
Sulaco.
Be big names about it then.
Well, hail it.
Sulaco, Nostromo.
Yeah.
Not Prometheus, that's all.
You hail it.
Sulaco.
Oh, the Enterprise.
We can hail them.
Okay. Alright, I held them.
You. In character.
So, yeah.
Please identify or.
This is the assault shuttle.
This is the
Assault
Inquisition.
shuttle,
No, we should be the Inquisition because no one expects the Inquisition.
No one expects the Imperial Inquisition.
Oh no, everyone expects those.
Except they were expecting us.
God damn it.
assault shuttle reporting in.
Assault shuttle.
Dazzling squad.
Okay. Fasting squad
And
reporting in.
One moment,
Fluffy.
Fluffy.
one moment, please. Please hold your current position and trajectory.
Affirmative.
It's an older code, but it checks out.
Reef shields it all. Any other nature.
Apple gets a Star Destroyer, that really doesn't matter.
Confirmed assault shuttle. Please proceed to docking bay 27.
Okay. Affirmative.
Let's not waste any more time.
General Valdez will also request you to report to him on arrival.
Sir, yes, sir.
Get in there. Get in there quick. Let's get out of here.
I start slowly
Get out, get down.
Yes.
moving the ship.
Yeah, so you get into the hangar. You'll pretty much have to find a space with other ships that are there, like drop ships.
Are they as cool looking as ours?
No, because you painted kill signs on yours.
We'll style park it right in the front.
Like a glove.
Style park. Done.
What are you doing there, Isabel?
Well, actually, yeah. Park it right on the front of the launch line. We want to be out first. And back it in so we have a quick getaway straight out.
In case we piss off this one.
There's a few people actually stop when they see your ship. But do you paint your symbol on it, by the way?
Presumably.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
like
That's
singing some
a-
random tunes.
Well,
That's absolutely good.
well, probably not that, but he's probably got Vaseline jaw, teeth on the nose,
Angry teeth.
and stripes.
Lots of little, like,
Notches.
rebel faces or something with crosses on them. Like amount of people we killed.
The
Like,
little
like
rebel
half
symbol.
the ship. Like half the ship is.
Yeah.
Actually, you
I'm
haven't
doing
been,
Indiana Jones music.
you
Yeah.
actually haven't been sent against many rebels. This is like the first time in a while.
Just make them civilian faces then.
Hunting down innocent civilians. Yeah.
No.
That's
It's
just
just
proper soldiers
when
work.
you look at the stripes, you actually see the really small rebel symbols that have been crossed out.
She got in the bag.
Which bag?
She just got inside
It's
the
like
bag.
a shopping bag. She likes bags.
And boxes.
They're a cat. Goes without saying.
Okay, we look pretty awesome.
Yeah, and then a few people are standing around when you get out.
Standing around, just hanging around.
They're watching. They're looking at you.
Yeah, but they just hanging around. They just.
There were engineers and stuff.
They're crew, most of them.
Deck crew.
And they're not getting back to work.
And so, you want Ian to tell them?
No.
I just step out.
It's none of our business if they want to slack off.
No, but I just step out.
And then there's an
shake my
officer
head.
barks, back to work!
Who's in command of this ship?
Oh, I walk off and actually start signing some autographs.
Thank you. What about the dog?
Yep.
Okay, how do you have Spook? You have her in a crate or on a leash?
Can't leash an animal like that.
No,
Harness,
Spook's
harness.
staying on the ship.
With who?
We have the other guy on the ship, don't we?
What
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
is
we've
it, by
got
the way?
ship
Is it
guy.
a Vornsker or something?
Probably.
It's pretty sweet.
It's wait a
The
minute.
stats I got from
It is
what's that name that they give Aura Singh?
Timberwolf.
Bounty
Oh.
hunter.
No. Her master gave her Aura Singh a name that was really awful, named after an animal.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Can't recall.
Was it bitch?
I imagine it was probably in there at some point.
yeah, but that's where I got the stats from for the EyeCon. It's she's pretty cool. She's got 66 or something attacks.
All right.
Lieutenant says you are EyeCon squad.
The one and only.
I see. Well, the General Valdez wishes you to report him to at once.
No problem. Lead the way.
Yeah.
And
Spook,
you're
Spook, stay. Eat intruders.
Just loud enough for everybody.
you're on your way there, and you actually come across this guy in he looks like a lieutenant in army. He says, "Hey, you guys are heading down with us? It's
I just look at them with the stormtrooper eyes, but with the.
it's
Bruce Willis kind of-
actually the Moth's son, the one you saved.
No.
Oh, we know him.
Yes, you know.
Yeah, we know.
Oh, okay. I don't have to give him the Bruce Willis look like.
No. You're heading down with us.
Yeah, exactly. You'll be heading down.
He's also the Moth's son, so probably is good to
So, shall we babysitting again?
You know, you realise we have probably just sprung up the plot twist. He probably is heading down with us. Alright.
Is he walking with us now? And
Oh, he's walking with you and asking what you've been doing since you saw him.
What's he wearing?
been cooking a few fuels.
He's in his army.
He's in uniform?
He's in uniform, yeah.
Stormtrooper? What?
He's an officer.
Officer?
Oh, see, that's the
There's
thing.
no armour.
Stormtroopers are meant to be elite. They're not meant to be the general ground troops
Yeah.
that they're depicted as in the film.
It was Lieutenant Grell. You were actually ordered by the captain to kill him, and when last time you saw him, he was very sick because he'd been captured by Vaughn.
Yeah.
He's still got a bit of a scar at the back of his. He's got a bit of a scar on his
Like a Duncan Idaho kind of
on his
stuff.
forehead,
Yeah.
where
Some
Brain
worries.
control.
It's alright, some worries. Some war scars, it's cool.
yeah.
Yeah. It's been through the wars a bit, that's fair enough. A little bit more respect.
But not much.
Yeah, but not much. Still an officer.
Yeah. So you've seen my
So
father.
respect is therefore cat.
Yes?
Well, it
Yes, we
depends
have.
the extent to which he talks out of his breast.
Yeah, he actually seems a bit more casual than his dad.
Mm.
Yeah. You've seen him, have you?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Seen him.
well, is he good?
He's not too bad. Rocking on.
Ah, small talk.
Yeah.
He seems to like rooting out corruption a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Bit
what.
of a thing.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. He doesn't tell me anything.
Well,
Yes.
Yeah, well,
Was he a dentist at all in the past life?
what's a past life? Oh, you're here to see the general?
yes.
Yeah,
yes.
careful. He likes people being under him.
Gay.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Sarge, you'll get on well.
I'll see you guys later. Maybe you will be in the first lot off the boat.
We are the first lot up, but
And then everyone else goes forward and gets killed.
yeah.
Okay, so you see not Moff Girl, General Valdez. He's in a briefing room is set up with a conference table. There's he's got a few junior officers. Lieutenant Grell actually goes and kind of joins them, and he goes, "Oh yes, you're here."
Is he sitting?
They're all standing.
They're standing. Okay, that's fine. As long as he stood for us.
Yes.
Okay.
He didn't stand for you. He was already standing. And he turns. "Oh yes, you're here."
Helmet off. Under the arm.
Drop behind
onThylacine squad preparing for duty, sir.
Yes, of course. This is quite unexpected, but all help pitch in for help the Empire overcome the rebels.
Unexpected.
Unexpected, but fortunate. We are pleased to have all the help we have, particularly with
Unexpected in that we're semi-independent operators.
We have also heard stories of your works on Cordell, Kenros, and all the rest.
And the accompanying body count.
Yes, what we have here is the governor. Well, what's left of him is breaking rocks with hammers, I believe.
Oh. Where it should be.
So what we have to do is take back this base, which is being held by the rebels. Fortunately, since we used to hold it, we have advantage of knowing terrain, but things may have changed.
This is going to be easy.
This is basically what we have here. But
Alright, so...
that's the base.
Before we approach from the left,
Richard.
testicle. Right testicle.
The one that hangs low.
This is on top of a hill.
It's
We're
kind
gonna.
of like a gun from this angle, actually.
One shot.
The access
it's a
point.
big
Then
shot.
it has to reload.
Yeah, no, it's got to recharge.
Towers. Go on here, and it actually zooms out of the hollow projection. You see, it's actually a big trench, which is basically a big trench, which is this is the main way to approach it, and we're going to be going in hard. Can we start with the...
Oh my.
I look around the rest of my squad. Don't do it.
Is there a back door somewhere?
We all switch to our private comms.
I look at the cliff
Except
face.
we have our helmets on, so you
Everyone here's...
which is odd given that we're not wearing helmets.
I'm looking at the cliff face. Is it way up that way? It's going to be up here, isn't it? Is it
They-
approach from
they-
the rear?
Yeah, but the thing is you have to get through the
They
cliff.
have defences prepared, I reckon.
No. On cliff faces, they don't worry about the defences. Well, one of the guys in our Pathfinder game,
So wait.
the thief, who'll put traps in their own mansion? He runs straight up the stairs and gets caught by traps. No one will trap their own mansion.
So are these blast doors? What are these?
Yes. Cliff face and blast
Blast
doors.
Cliff face and
Blast shield.
Blast shield? Do we know what the stats are in that blast shield?
We
I
did,
could-
but they might have done some modifications.
I'm willing to bet that if you put some explosives around the edge of that blast shield,
So tell me,
The problem is getting to it.
are the sensors calibrated to organic? Say...
Organic and metal.
Well, no, what I'm thinking is that, they'll be expecting a vehicle assault. They won't be expecting people on drop chutes coming down on top of the control tower.
Yeah, but
the
they've got
liquid cable
heavy.
you know what they call flying soldiers on the battlefield, sir. Skeet.
Oh, so that's the point. You drop in at night in black and take out the control tower. Because
So Mission Impossible style.
So how many turrets have we got? We've got
What?
2.
What's this vent like down the middle there?
No, we've got one.
Tunnel.
We've
Put a
got
missile
one
in there,
laser
blow the whole
turret.
place up.
Can I say, basically, I'm trying to train the. I want the approach to be in a trench, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
all right, you
So
get.
I was
don't-
thinking that.
No.
By putting
general
down the
is
thing and
perfectly
saying
welcome.
this is what we're going to do,
I'm
you're
saying-
opening the door for them to plan it. Say you should have the general say, I have planned the attack, this is what you'll be doing.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do before you jumped in. We're going to be moving with heavy artillery. The heaviest. We want shock and awe. We want to shock these rebels into just throwing down their weapons and running away like scared little chits.
Slap him on the
More
back.
like they're going down. Oh, they bought artillery and then detonate the trench.
That's what I do.
And I may have done that.
Is it going in hard again?
So, is this at the end of the trench?
It's.
The other end.
I'm seeing it as in this is kind of like an island in the middle.
Where's the trench? So
So
it's
it's more
in
like
the
a
middle of the
moat.
trench. So we can kind of choose any direction as long as it's through a trench, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. That sounds good, sir. If we blast a hole straight through that launch door, we can land our dropships directly in their hangar.
We are going to be staging our dropships because of our heavy artillery some distance away to actually clear the approach. And you know what I mean by heavy artillery, and he gets a little walker on there.
And he gets a little hard.
I'm thinking he gets a little walker as in...
I know that.
Oh my god.
Okay. Silent note. Silent note. Make mention to the ADAT pilots to aim for the hangar door.
No,
Silent note.
I just want to go out of character for a moment.
Orbital engines on that thing.
I just want to... I wasn't really sure how to
we have
approach...
to put a furnace in the bottom of it as well.
Yeah, I wasn't really sure how to approach this in then... I'm not sure if Fast Squad should be driving the AT-AT. I'm not sure if that would be, even though that is cool, being able to drive the AT-AT.
No, because that marginalizes everybody but the pilot.
Yeah, I said it's more fun just being delivery system, and then we get into the middle.
The AT-AT will actually carry the tank.
Okay, you know the level in Jedi Academy where you're in the base and they've got the AT-STs lined up?
So we all get one.
Well, see, that's the thing. If we
was-
can infiltrate the base and actually turn some of their weapons against them, that would be a cool set piece scene.
My thought was when I saw that big hangar door was one of the intros to the Old Republic where they crash the shuttle.
Yes.
And then we just step out onto the ramp and start blasting people.
Oh yeah, the Sith
but-
entry. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not Sith.
No, but we're Thalacine squad. Heavy weapons. We'll just bust the ramp down. Just start mowing people down.
The thing is, you need to get those shields down.
Or we could do the Futurama
No.
version of
We
that.
could do both.
Because again, shields
Radio
are
control the ship to crash into it.
fine
Oh,
against energy attacks.
Ray
That's why
shields.
people walk through them.
Slow moving.
You just walk through. It's not Dune. You just
It's
literally
part-
just walk
Mission
through them.
requisition of a slug thrower.
They're probably they are probably particle shields.
Yeah, but ADATs. We'll just
Alright,
Well,
ADATs.
remember
So, well-
that was why they launched the ground attack on Hoth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they could just walk through shields. And again, that's why the Millennium Falcon was hit by asteroids as well.
But you've also got that cliff face.
Well, so that's
So that is a cliff face. It's not in the middle of the trench.
an orbital drop down to the control tower. And then just,
Steal adults?
He wants shock and awe though.
yeah, he wants shock and awe. We
Yeah.
don't report to him.
Well, we don't.
So let him,
Wonderful. I'd prefer if he gets his shock and awe without
Yeah,
us
let
being
him
at
do
the
that.
business end.
I don't know.
though we can always
Crash
attack
landing an
Billy
assault
Bob.
shuttle into the hangar
I
bay
do.
sounds awesome.
I do want to get some use out of this. Basically, yeah, we were watching. That's why we were watching The Empire the other night. To see, like, have you seen the Ultimate Sith Edition with of Force Unleashed?
I
What
do
if-
know that he uses the Force to crash a Star Destroyer.
He does.
Yeah.
He in one of the
What
DLCs,
if we
he
split up?
jumps out of the side doors of one of them.
Yeah, he pushes the.
These things flap up.
If we're
Like two
coming,
doors.
can we split it into two groups? So
Oh yeah,
someone,
we do have scouts and stuff.
Yeah, we do.
So
So,
what if
I
someone
can
comes-
do. We can do stuff
We-
where we
we-
neutralize.
Sending
The tower.
in lightly armored scouts won't work because
the
we
dog.
can find the guy. We've got to find the guy and
there's a reason. There's a reason they're sending in heavy artillery because the trenches are actually
heavy.
heavily armed.
Yeah, which is why we want to just crack the top.
Actually,
Where they won't
we
be
could
expecting
distract
it.
them. So while they're doing that, we could.
They also have air power.
So
Yes.
we use the heavy artillery to go in
That's
at the
why
front
we drop
and
in
distract
unpowered
those
at
guys
night.
who go in to get because we've got a
Fighting
guy
at
to
night?
get. don't
Who fights at night?
Scouts
people.
and snipers.
no,
Doesn't this man's
Sir,
army?
people who enjoy not getting shot at, sir.
Well,
None of these people
that's
have been
teaching
shot.
fine, sir, because I'm a woman.
like they'll be concentrating their troops at the front where all the heavy artillery is, and if we drop an assault force behind in their control
very
tower,
SAS.
they're not going to expect that, and they're not going to have the heaviest troops in the control tower.
Yeah.
So
Is anybody going to be going in with the attack?
Well, I'm going to say, if we split up,
I
I'm
would
happy to. And distract, so go in from the front so that then it gives these guys a little bit less attention.
Technically, this is the front.
Okay, well...
That's the front because the observation tower's there.
And
that's the back.
So what you're saying is we can not only have our AT-AT attack, we can also crash
exactly.
through
an
this
assault
thing.
shuttle.
Exactly.
But the
So-
thing is,
We need the AT-AT to take those shields down so that we can crash the assault
so we
shuttle.
attack the base from behind.
yeah, screw the front. We'll just, like, get the AT-AT and everything.
The front, we're choosing this battle, so the front is wherever we want it to be.
How?
Yeah.
The general chooses.
Of course, if we wanted to go completely gonzo, we,
I'm
again,
also getting you guys to get some ideas for the general's plans because I haven't. The thing with battles in big battles in tabletop games,
They're
move.
impossible.
It's hard to work out what's supposed to be going on until you're actually in the middle of it.
Well,
Yeah.
this works quite well. I mean, you can say, look, the generals can say to players, look, we're going in with these, you can come in with us.
You've
or
got
if
one.
you think you've got a better way, you
Yeah.
can do that. And that gives, one thing is it'll eat up a huge amount of time, people doing this, arguing about the best way to go in and tactics and stuff.
Actually,
Which is fun.
But that's
the,
fun,
the-
yes.
the dude's a general,
Half the-
and he's a bit likes having people under him. So it sounds like, and we're sounding like, you know, you're coming in like, thanks for the help. We won't need you, but thanks for the help. Like, it's pretty unexpected for you guys to turn up. I don't know why we need them. Here's an AT-AT. You go do your thing, but we're gonna kick ass over here, and then they're gonna spectacularly fail, and then we're gonna actually kick ass. So I mean,
well,
it
we
kind
could
of
Well,
adds
I
up
think
to-
it makes more sense for the general to say, we're going with AT-AT, you can ride along if you want,
yeah.
and for us to have
No, no.
other options.
we take the AT-AT and we use a mass accelerator. We put it into a mass accelerator.
Drop ship the AT-AT from orbit and
Yes.
straight into the.
I've always wondered
Actually,
if,
that would be hilarious. We drop the AT-AT on top of the base.
Nose down, yeah. So basically it's a...
And it's
No.
shooting.
We
And it's shooting.
stick like huge heavy duty repulsor lifts onto it. We just drop it down. It goes boom. And it
Heather
starts
did that
walking.
with. I think Heather did that with the tank at EyeCon last year.
Yeah, we did do that with the tank. Or we did something like that with the tank. It was
You had
fun.
it in the ship, and then you dropped it, and then you had to roll to get the repulsor lift to compensate for
Yeah.
You know,
the landing.
Because let's face it,
There's-
Imperial.
But the thing is, the tank can do that. I don't think the AT-AT can.
So the general is
listen,
going to go
there
up the
is-
front.
There is
He's
something
gonna have
really
his
awesome.
thing go.
Like the Imps Relentless. There is an episode with the AT-ATs and dropships, and yeah, if you're gonna-
You guys need to come over and watch
it's
it
really awesome. And like there is a whole thing about AT-ATs and
Why on earth
how they
would-
get to the ground, and it's really cool.
Why on earth would rebels, who are fundamentally a guerrilla force, set up something that's designed in a trench warfare style?
because
Because they didn't set it up, they took it over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right.
to
that
get
makes
the
a lot more
minerals,
sense.
This is us. They're basically using that while they.
they need to mine for dilithium.
So, what's the general's name? I forget. General.
Valdez.
Grievous.
So he'll be using his shotgun at the front end.
Bulldog.
Yeah.
General Bulldog.
While we actually achieve the target on the back end.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey,
So we
But,
will go into the back
There's
door.
also, I'd like to emphasise out of character, he doesn't know about your real mission.
Yeah.
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 We kind of figured that.
Yeah, we
So,
realized.
do we need to use the AT-AT still?
Only to take the shield down, if
Okay.
anything. Unless we can take the shield down some other way.
Yeah,
That's-
we can...
But she wants us to use the AT-AT, which I think would be good as well. I'd like to use the AT-AT if that's possible.
The thing is, heading into the base, you're actually going to be under a lot of heavy fire. They take a lot of damage, these things. That's what they're good
is good,
at.
yeah.
they
That's-
take-
The whole
they're
point
gonna
of having the
protect us.
AT-ATs is
Yeah.
to draw the heavy fire away from the guy who's planting explosive charges around the
Yeah,
flesh.
yeah. So we land him like here and start attacking as the generals also attacked here. So, you know, their resources are stretched. And I'm taking as much damage as possible while meanwhile these scouts and everything get dropped off more out of view on the sides or whatever while I'm at the front.
Well, the other thing is, you don't necessarily have... You can go in and at with the general's forces.
No, I still think it'd be far more awesome to
I'd
drop
rather be
the AT-AT on the
assisting these
roof,
guys, though.
walk over the control tower, and then just drop it.
Yeah.
How do I shoot down the shields if you're still... Where do you want to get in?
The control tower.
Okay,
Right?
so you...
Everything's heavily shielded except
the
a
control-
small structure on top.
Well, that might be the most shielded, though.
No, it wouldn't.
No, it wouldn't be. The thing
Because
is,
no
just-
one's stupid enough to drop an AT-AT except us.
The Moff's son,
Yeah.
he's an officer,
Yes.
right? But you haven't specified what he's going to be doing,
He-
except that he's coming along.
Yes.
Assuming he's a low-level officer, he might be in charge of one of the AT-ATs.
Yes.
Right? And so after we leave this after the players leave this meeting,
Yeah.
and we walk out with him, and he likes us, he has a rapport
Yeah.
with us.
Yes.
He could be saying to us, "What do you think?" And we could be saying, "I don't like this shitty plan. It's crap." He's like, "Well, I've got an AT-AT." And while the general hasn't specifically told me what I'll be doing, perhaps we can drop my AT-AT around the back, and then we can be like, "Good plan."
So that's actually a really excellent mechanism to give your players an AT-AT without giving them an AT-AT.
Yeah.
And it means
Having a
that
lieutenant.
there's
And they can
more,
choose,
yeah,
like,
and there's
they
more
can
options
choose to
do.
approach him, like talk to him about it after the meeting.
So,
Yeah.
and so
Like-
that way the AT-AT isn't a given. You just... I mean, it's something that's available, but...
It's like achieve, you know, you
Yeah.
earn
Yeah.
your achieve.
Yeah. Also, if
It's
you happen to
misdirect.
lose the AT-AT,
Speaking of which...
Not a big deal.
it's no big deal. Like, if you happen to have it, completely blown up, which happened with the ATST
couple
in one
of times,
game,
yes.
it's still achievable to have the end. It's just more, you get to drive an AT-AT.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
You will fit in the AT-AT, the tank, and the speeder bikes, but you won't be able to fit in an ATST. I'm saying
You can't drive a tank and a speeder bike in a base.
What about the assault shuttle?
Yeah,
the assault shuttle won't fit inside there.
No.
I'm
the
amazed-
ATST.
What fit inside the assault shuttle?
Can we get the ATST in the assault shuttle?
Yes, you can get
No.
the ATST in the assault shuttle.
Really?
Yes, you can, but you need to get everything else, get all the other vehicles out.
That's cool. We can
And it needs to be folded. It takes about 3 rounds, I believe, to get fully upright.
Damn.
Because it has to be folded. That's how ATSTs fit inside these things.
Are there any
Can we
asteroids?
put
in
it
the
on a
system?
repulsor sled? Have it crouch into a repulsor sled up into the ramp, and then when we bust the ramp down, it rolls out, stands up, and then just starts walking.
It still needs a few rounds to get up and to stand.
Would it give it less time?
Instead of 3, make it 2.
Yeah. Because
Okay.
it doesn't have to walk out.
No, it just gets sledded out and then stands up straight.
Yeah.
Would we be able
What
to...
do you think about... So what's the question about asteroids?
I'm just wondering, are there any asteroids in the system?
Drag it. You just want
Yeah,
to like
the-
nuke the place, don't you? Just like bring stuff down.
Aside from orbit.
Yeah.
No.
Generally
I was
sure.
thinking of using it as a
Entry vehicle.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure
So
about...
I'm assuming you're painting your armor green now.
How about this as a plan? After the general tells us how awesome his plan is, and we realise how shit it is, and we walk out of the meeting, we go to the lieutenant, and we say, and he says, "What do you think of the plan?" We say, "It's shit. We're gonna die," kind of thing. And he says, "Well, do you have a better plan?" Yeah, we'll use the AT-AT loaded up with tanks and speeder bikes to assault the hangar bay.
Yeah.
And we'll use the assault shuttle with the ATST on the sled to once the shield is down on the hangar bay, to bust in, slide the ATST out in the hangar, and then all the rest of the squad step out and cover it while it opens up.
So...
Well, see, if you want to use the
It's an option.
ATST, you take off the legs and bolt it to the top of the tank.
Yeah, but that's...
Steve has a even stranger idea for an AT-AT.
I thought they should take the head and just stick it on the top. On a turret.
I've always thought also the ATST, there's door here, doors 2 doors here, door here.
but you can't do that in a 3-hour thingy game.
What?
A 3-hour sort of convention game.
completely modify everything.
Yeah, to
And,
modify.
and re-engineer all of the...
Yeah, I did say that to him.
You
And
can
to rely
actually.
on
All you
that.
got to do is, if someone comes up with the idea, you say,
Send it back.
"Yeah, okay, you're doing it. That's your prep for the mission."
Yeah.
You can do it take time, but
That's
any serious
not what you
engineering,
said.
like doing that to the AT-AT, like putting that on that'd take about a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
At
can't.
least.
The thing is, we don't have the time to do any real fun.
So how do they actually deploy these things on the surface?
Drop ship.
Don't they
So
deploy
kind of
them
like
with the legs folded?
Like,
Crouched.
Crouch, because they can crouch down onto their knees to deploy troops.
Yeah, like a dog or a cat sitting. And then they sort of get up.
I've always wondered if the Empire have racism with them.
Or
I'm
in
sure they do.
Relentless, they come
Well-
down standing and they just walk straight out.
In one of the original Empire Strikes Back play sets, they actually had an elevator in the foot.
Oh wow!
well, the other thing
You
is that these
can
things have
get
zip lines to
Lego
drop down.
Technic AT-ATs that walk.
Yeah.
I saw a guy with them. They're very rare, but you can get them. They've got an engine and they'll actually walk.
That's so cool.
Cat, what are you doing?
Alright, so what do you want us to do? How do you want us to go about it?
She likes it. Yes. That sounds good. I like that idea. And she likes
Which
it.
one? We've proposed like 8.
I like this.
Pick one.
I like driving it around the top of the base.
I think.
Because I mean,
So,
cause
what is
look
it-
at it. Their turrets are probably not going to be able to do a very good job of hitting it.
Pair ion cannons. If they hit you, you're pretty much you're very fucked.
Hey, if
No, there's a laser turret.
Oh, by the way, did I mention it's snow there? It's cold.
Ah.
cool.
I actually did
Alright,
think about
so-
having Battle of Hoth, but that was just going to be too many problems.
Yeah.
okay, is that above the base? Is the base above the level of the trench, or is it?
Oh, much.
Or is the trench higher?
The trench is higher.
Wait.
Again, we just ski off the top onto the top of the base.
There's a big gap.
Yeah, it's like
That's
it's like
that's
a
what
canyon with little islands.
that's
in
what
it.
engines are for.
Oh, so this is not trench like trench warfare trench. It's
It's-
canyon.
Canyon.
Yeah.
It's a ravine.
with little island in the middle of the base. It's a pretty big. It's like a volcano, really, isn't it?
I'm thinking more Grand Canyon. Don't they have you been there, Calvin?
No.
Have you? I've only seen photos.
You're American. You've been to the Grand
Right.
Canyon.
We flew through it.
We get to go.
Do they have islands in
Sort of, not really.
Just
There's
a
one
river
of-
down the middle, like yeah.
glaciers? Do things like that, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Usually not at the scale, but yeah,
They're monster glaciers.
sure. That's perfectly reasonable.
So how do you want to go about this? What would you like?
I like the idea with the AT-AT to take out the shields. And I do like the idea of doing the kind of tour trailer crashing inside.
That I think those two are good ideas to go into the hangar bay. I think that
Should we-
zip lining at night into the control tower, which is a very SAS thing to do, is also a cool idea.
It is cool, but
I
it's
like that idea.
I don't think
That
it
gives
will work
us-
So there's
at
9
the
of
same
us.
time.
What
There's
about,
9
what
of
about
us.
Halo
No, no.
dropping
Yeah,
the
see, that's what
scout and the sniper onto the control tower on the way in?
why don't you think it'll work?
Or actually,
Because
the laser
they'll be
turret.
alert
No,
to do it during the battle.
The laser turret?
That's why we do it before the battle, because we know when the battle's happening, so we just go.
But once you're discovered, then they're ticked off that the Imperials are going.
No,
they
the
go
thing
in
is,
after
because
we-
what you want to do, the battle's going to approach from one direction. So if we're doing
And that's
a
where most of their defense
stealth insertion, then that means
We want it to
Is
be
that place?
after
Is that
the
place in
battle
the
has
charges?
started. We want the battle to have started, so that
yeah, we want the battle to have started.
Actually, yeah, if we blow the control tower as the battle starts,
yeah.
As I said, if we get caught, we give way to the battle.
that's why we do it as the battle starts.
Well, no,
Control
because
tower?
it's still
You've got to
it's
get
several
there
charges.
first.
No, you blow the control tower.
The other thing is that Halo dropping or doing a stealth insertion of any variety of the two of us
And
does
the
not
dog.
give us, and the dog does not give us the demolition capabilities we need to.
He can,
Well,
I do.
that open.
he can throw you some
No, okay.
thermal detonators
No, he just comes with us.
out after him.
I thought he's not very good at stealth and recon.
Exactly, that's the problem. Whereas
Hey, look, I've got an option.
See,
I have a
I can
sniper.
load you guys up
He doesn't have
and
to
then
be.
throw you down there.
All we're
with
going
a
to do
blower.
is we're going to hit the top of the tower and then blow it.
And then meet
That's
us at
it.
the hangar
It's
bay.
not like we're going to be hanging around,
Yeah.
you know,
Can be
waiting
your
for
last
several
mission.
hours.
I'll
Can
wire
you
up
run
to
them
explode.
down to the hangar bay and like come zip over and join us after we've blasted our way in?
Suicide
They
bombers.
can zip line over again.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
yeah, because we can go from the control tower down into the tunnels, through the tunnels to the laser turret, and then down to the hangar bay. That's
Alright.
very easy.
And take the
And
laser
I'll be
turret out of the
covering.
way.
I'll be taking all the.
You
cover
are
and
going to be
casting-
Then you will have heavy resistance in the stuff.
So it might even be even better to drop
Rebels,
down.
there's miners, probably a few smugglers the rebels have managed to match up with you. You're going to be going through a very, very hostile.
Can they
Yeah,
run
so
over the
I'd
edge
probably
then?
say
What
blow the
systems
control
are
tower
actually
from the
run from the
outside,
control
run
tower?
down to the
Sorry?
turret,
What
That actually makes
systems
more
are run
sense.
from
Yeah,
the
that's
control
what I was
tower?
Zip line down behind
Shields?
us.
Yeah.
Catch up.
Shields?
Yeah, so we take the control tower and
sensors
hold
make
it.
When I'm after we
communications.
blow on the turret, I want to go down.
And that's
through
where the
lift.
boss is probably going to be, isn't it? The
You
one
zip
we have
line
to
through the
capture.
lift.
Yeah, we can zip line to the left.
From outside
Actually,
the base
in the
down.
briefing, they said the commander's probably in the command center, which is inside the base.
So actually, the control
Command center.
down there.
Yeah, that's good.
The control towers for aircraft and radar and everything. So, I reckon.
Well, the command center is where they'll be running the battles from.
Yeah,
And that's where our
and that's at
battle
the end of
will
the
be.
hangar,
Yeah.
so we can just ATST all the way up that. But perhaps drop you guys
No,
on the
'cause
control
ATST can
tower,
only get to here.
blow the control tower, run down to the turret, blow the turret, and then zip line down the lift to us.
If we can get in very stealthily, we could blow the long-range scanning sensor, and that.
I
would
don't.
have-
Yeah.
The thing is, you guys running around inside the base, I really don't think it's going to
That's
work.
why we were talking outside.
No, they're
That's
not.
why I was
They're
saying
going
outside.
Oh, okay.
Blow the turret, and then through the blown up turret, zip line down to the hangar.
To join us from the
Yeah,
outside.
that's the one
Through
that
the lift.
Yeah, basically, we're going to be
Avoid people.
we're going to be the team from the first Clone Wars cartoon
Yeah.
when they take out the tower on Moonlist.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be us.
Because what that does is, if we do that, then that opens up. We would have to blow the laser turret just after the attack starts from.
Well, the control tower.
Oh, all right. So which way does the
Attack?
the attack is coming from this way, or from this way?
That way.
Which way is? It makes a lot more sense for the general's attack to come from this way.
Yeah, but he's old-fashioned,
Yeah.
full frontal assault.
I've noticed he's an idiot.
The laser turret points that way. There's not a laser turret on that. There's a bunker on that end, I suppose. So.
The
bunker is where you go-
Tower
the-
and the bunker, like that's probably the heavily defended side. This is
All
the
right.
launch area for the aircraft.
Yeah, and also,
Because you don't want them to be at the
honestly,
front.
it wouldn't take you that much effort to Photoshop a turret on.
And you don't want your aircraft taking off at the front of the battle. You want them at the back. So
Yeah, okay, so that makes more sense. So the frontal assault's going to come this way. So if we do our stealth insertion this way and blow that,
Yeah.
So who's
just
doing?
after the battle starts.
So
just
as the
as
assault
battle
comes
starts.
this way, we'll actually come with the assault,
So-
but peel off over the top and then come back around and bust us.
Will the control tower open the launch doors?
That would actually be opened inside the hangar bay itself, the launch doors.
All right, so when we,
Or
zip
all
line,
the command
when we
center.
zip line down into the hangar bay, we could control the blast shield from there.
I think
You're going to have to fight your way
it'd
through.
probably be down by then.
How are you guys going to be with fighting your way through? That's the
Well, there would be no
They're not going
fight.
through.
There would
Sorry?
be no through to fight our way under that.
They're not going through, they're going over land.
And we'd be
Oh,
going
okay.
down the
Oh.
elevator
Yeah.
shaft
okay,
Yeah.
without using the elevator.
Yeah.
yeah.
So when the attack starts,
Oh, that makes
they will
sense
hit the
now.
control tower, and then we will land the ADAT, and then they will then take out the laser turret, and then we will crash land the shuttle, and they will zip line about the same time as
Yeah,
we
because
zip out
what
the
it does is we can't attack with the shuttle. You guys can't bring the shuttle in from this end until the turret's down.
shuttle. But the
So
ADAT
honestly,
can
we
keep
can
it
ignore the
busy.
control tower completely.
Well, again,
I don't
it
think we'll have
depends.
enough
It depends
time
what
once the
systems are
battle
run
is-
through it.
That's
I'd say it would just be flight related.
Oh, really? You can put as
Could
many.
the shuttle take out the control tower?
You could put as many
Yeah,
systems
sure. Take out the
being run through the control tower as you want.
Yeah, but there's already a command center in
That's
base.
different. The command center is where you command battles from.
Yeah,
It is the
control
bridge
tower
of the
will be for
battleship.
the aircraft though.
well, no, because the control tower
It-
would
it's an
only be the
aircraft
interface.
control
You wouldn't
tower.
actually put the computing equipment in the control tower.
No.
You put that near the command center or near the fuel cells, more like.
Yeah, I mean, it says they can change over, but it would give us an advantage. Well, it would give the team an advantage.
All right.
So you take the control tower, you can actually lower the shields before they realise something's wrong.
So
Throw the AT-AT through the gates and follow it with the shuttle.
All right. So
who's going with
theoretically, in that case, we're not demolishing the control tower. We're infiltrating and
Yeah.
Disabling.
disabling, which is probably more.
How are you going to infiltrate?
Well, we'll either zipline or
Payload.
just orbital drop to it.
Yeah, we'd be orbital dropping or zip dropping to it. So we'd show
Small
up on
organic
top of it.
things that would not really trip a sensor.
The zip will be too slow. You'll just probably jump at like
So,
supersonic speeds over the top.
Yeah, halo jump.
are you going to go in disguise?
Not if we're halo jumping.
No, we're just gonna go.
There's going to be badass and have a dog. And
Yeah.
So who's going? So you two guys are going in.
Yep.
We would Halo jump into the control tower.
And dog.
Yeah.
The three of us will Halo jump into the control
The four of
tower.
us.
It's snowing. You're gonna need to put a little
No,
jumper
I'm not.
on the dog.
No.
Look, we're gonna
Not
have.
heavy.
I just want to
You
know
with
who's
us.
going with
You're
who.
flying
I'm gonna
stuff.
be-
You're flying stuff, and you're
Making smoothies.
readying the beds for
Thank
when we
you.
get home.
You can shoot.
I can shoot. Yes.
Yeah. It'll be
Yes.
with the sergeant.
Well, yeah, you'll be on the shuttle to patch us all up when we have to exfiltrate.
Yeah, because we need you along with us
To blow the hatch into it.
to blow
I,
the
I,
laser.
I actually want the medic with me to keep me alive.
You're in the
So
wrong.
who's going?
Look at
who's
this
going
way.
with who?
You
So
now
half-
have incentive.
So what is happening is half the team was going to Halo jump into the control tower. Can we Halo? We'll Halo jump at the bikes.
No.
No.
You can't. No.
No, it's
No.
just
The
us on a
idea is not
parachute.
to have that.
I mean, the bikes are really useless inside a structure.
Yeah, and this
As anything
the
except something you
scale.
can detonate.
The scale of this is small enough.
Hey,
So-
what about we load the explosives onto the bike and throw it over onto the thing?
Oh, the other thing we can do
Torpedoes.
is.
I think it's still like bombers, but no one volunteered.
Booby trap.
So,
the contr- we don't demolish the control tower.
No,
booby
we just
trap it.
Wait.
No, we just blow the hatch.
Mouse droids controls the speeder bikes, covered in thermal detonators, and we'll just
Plant it.
torpedo them into the control room as we fly over the top. Halo drop these guys under the laser
I
turret.
prefer you not
No,
use
no.
my bike as a torpedo.
The whole point of us dropping in.
It's meant to be inconspicuous
Yes.
and like
We're meant to be
incognito.
stealthy.
I just want to know what's going
I
on.
can use a
Okay.
haste bomb.
Who's going in first? Going in first?
Us three.
The three.
That's you.
No,
No.
him.
Him.
Bomber.
Us
You?
three.
Yes, three.
That's gonna drop onto the control.
And what are you going to do?
We're gonna get into the control tower, load the shields.
Disable it. Yeah.
You know,
So
that's
they'll notice
before-
something and they'll go back up again.
And then we'll detonate.
But that'll get at least something past.
Then they'll detonate and jump out the window because they want to be on the outside of the building.
So you're going to blow up the control tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, are
that'll
we going to blow
temporarily
it
knock
up,
the
or are we
shields
going
down.
to booby
Well,
trap?
after that,
It depends whether or not
after
we're
they
attacking.
realise we've used it, they'll shut it down.
Yeah.
So we might as well just blow it anyway.
After you shut it down for extra distraction.
And also, you want some people to
So
go
you set,
into it when
set
you
charges
blow
in
it
the
up.
control tower,
Yeah.
and then just remote detonate them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no. First
I'm thinking-
they'll install a Mac virus into the
Using a floppy disk.
to lower the shields.
No, a tape.
Yeah, to lower the shields, and have a skull that laughs, and then they'll set up some explosives, and they'll get out of there after waving at the control tower guy.
And I'll have that Neiman guy,
Yeah, exactly. And then they'll blow that, and then they'll run down towards the laser turret to blow that out. And now that the shields are down, the AT-AT will start blasting at the doors, and the shuttle will come in afterwards and
No.
step in.
What you should do is
Steve, you know what I'm
the
doing?
AT-AT is carried by the shuttle.
Leave
And it's like a snooker ball.
Jenkins.
The shuttle comes down. It
Actually, I'm
detaches
Leroy Jenkins.
the AT-AT, and the AT-AT takes out the doors.
Yeah, once the
Change
shields
his
are down, the
name. Leroy
AT-AT
Jenkins.
goes
And then once
face
yeah,
first,
no, as in
crouch.
no, we actually use it as a battering ram through the doors, and then the shuttle comes in afterwards.
We can do that.
I don't think the shuttle can take the AT-AT. It's too heavy. The AT-AT will still need to approach on foot.
No. We're not. It's being used as
It's dropped
as a bomb.
first. It's
No.
dropped first.
No.
No. We're gonna.
No, it's
time-
not.
Can't
It
pick it
can't.
up. That's the problem. The shuttle can't
too big.
pick the AT-AT up.
What's the point? It's just got to go down the gravity well, and then let
The,
go.
The AT-AT is too big and heavy for the shuttle to pick up. They're roughly about the same size.
Yeah.
The shuttle and it's
It's
the
not
AT-AT.
something, we
The
can't make
AT-AT
the engineering work in the hour before the assault.
the AT-AT has to approach on foot. That's the thing.
Well,
That's what it's designed for.
what we'll
And
do
it's
is
to draw fire as well,
Yeah.
and take all that heavy laser stuff.
In
while
the
you guys-
turret.
In the
It'll
trench
distract
approaching the
laser
base on
turret.
both sides, there's heavy fire.
It's
They're-
taking
they're-
all the hits, so you guys can go in and actually take
Yeah.
people out.
so while the laser turret is targeting the AT-AT,
and everything else
It'll-
the rebels
it'll-
are gonna throw at it.
Yeah, yeah.
it'll be another distraction for you guys to come in by foot on the laser turret.
Yeah,
after
because
taking the
if
control tower.
nobody's distracting the laser turret, it's going to swivel right around and pick us off as we're
Yeah,
That's
because
right.
you would have flagged them with the control tower thing, but then if they're
Exactly, which
distracted
is
by
why I'm
that-
thinking that going and
So
But what if we capture the turret take out the control tower with the turret.
That is a good idea. Thank you.
Okay, so halo to the laser turret, capture the laser turret, take out control tower.
Go down the lift.
Go down the lift. Meanwhile, the AT-AT was distracting the laser turret by targeting the hangar bay door.
No, because the
sure,
in the turret.
No.
Is there another forward-mounted turret
in
as
in
well?
this plan, we don't need to use the AT-AT.
Or will
because
there
we
be?
just go straight through. It's better to go
Okay.
to the hangar bay via...
We take both turrets. We take the turret at the rear.
No, there's only one turret.
No, there's going to be
There will
forward
be-
stuff. So we take the turret at the rear, and that will take out the control tower. We take the turret at the front and blow out some of the forward-mounted
But no,
defenses.
at this point, we're splitting the party three ways.
The thing is, it is rather large. You can really only take out one turret
Alright.
because the thing is, the frontal assault they've got their own shit to worry about.
Alright, that's
And there's
fine.
like 10 guys in the turret. So,
Once you take out that first turret,
Okay.
then
Okay,
you
and-
so what we'll do is we'll have that AT-AT. Step one, AT-AT steps up
and
and
when we-
starts harassing this turret. It'll target the hangar bay, not the turret, because we're going to try and take that anyway.
Right.
And it's going to wear down the hangar
Well, the
bay
thing is,
doors.
once we take the turret,
So-
we can drop straight down into
Alright.
the hangar.
Yeah. So hang on. So while the AT-AT is taking out the hangar bay and distracting the turret, you guys will halo drop in behind the turret and capture it, take it out, or use it to take out the control tower. By then, the hangar bay should be down, and then the shuttle should have been able to come around and go straight
No,
to the
because
launch
we
bay.
don't. We want the shuttle, the hangar bay down, and shuttle arrival to coincide with after we're done here, so that we can go down this lift and join you guys at the same time.
that's
Yeah.
what I said,
So what I said was, AT-AT distracts.
Yeah, that's
thing,
good, by
and
firing
then,
at this.
And then simultaneously, when it takes out the hangar bay doors, you should have by then gotten the laser turret.
No,
and
because
taken
we need to take the laser turret before that takes out the hangar bay doors.
It'll be about the same time.
I've got.
Yeah.
Well, there's one thing you haven't factored in.
Yeah, exactly. So this is why I'm like.
And
This is why I'm saying.
This is why only one member. This is why only one member of the party needs to go in the AT-AT.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's
probably the pilot.
Yeah.
Because the pilot's.
I'll just take
you can
damage.
fly the ship.
Well, actually,
Yeah, you wanna
she's
take it-
going to be doing the assault shuttle with us
Am
because she's going to step out in the ATST when we land, when we crash land that boat.
So who's going to be in the
But then
AT-AT?
don't you need
The lieutenant, only the lieutenant. He is a distraction.
Yes.
He's like a secondary.
Lieutenant
player.
Expendable.
Yeah. So all he's going to do is distract the
Lieutenant
turret.
Dan.
And he's not going to be a part of the story any further. He's going to distract the turret and take out the door for us. And that
But
But
door...
no, he won't take out the door.
No.
Once we take the turret,
Just hold up.
we go straight down and just open it ourselves.
No, hang on.
Then what's going in there?
So the
the
guy
whole-
in the AT-AT is the red shirts and you.
Yes, and all he is, he's a story piece, right? He's going to concentrate on that, and he's
You're
going
gonna
to distract that so
one
that
of
the
these.
players can
So that we
take the
can
turret.
direct
Right.
The turret takes out the control tower,
Yeah.
and it's going to help drop the shield. That's going to take out the door, and then end of the story. For the,
And
then the shuttle is going to crash land, and just as that happens, you guys are going to drop down
Yeah.
3
on the
hours
laser
to be
turret,
blown by this.
No,
and
no.
we're all
Actually,
gonna
we
turn
started
up
at 1
exactly
o'clock.
the same time in the hangar bay.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what needs to
Yeah,
happen
enough- good enough
fundamentally. We all
time
need
to
to turn up at the same
combat?
time in the hangar
What time
bay.
is it
Yeah.
now?
Perhaps
It's
the
half
shuttle
past-
can take out some.
Guys, we need to start. We've got
Yeah.
an hour and a half left of the
haven't
convention
had
time,
any-
so we need to start.
Yeah.
All right, so we've more or less worked out the plan and the timing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start.
I'm going to rip the whole thing by yelling out Leroy Jenkins and charging the front door.
Oh my God.
That's actually our role plan for you.
Actually, that goes into the category of acceptable losses.
Heads up, let's do this.
I'm gonna say this is where the guys who are dropping down are going to get in, since the AT-AT is just going to stand there. And I'm thinking we might need 2 maps.
Do you need the maps at all since
can have-
we're not in the AT-AT?
You can have the AT-AT off the
I don't. We could probably get away without having any maps, honestly, but because
You'll
it's
need,
all
you'll need,
ranged
once you
combat.
get into the base, you'll need a map.
Yeah. Well,
Once you
yeah.
get into the base, you'll need a map. I'm just thinking we're not going to need these ice maps.
Probably not. We're going to try to avoid being caught out in the.
You might in the convention though, because
Yeah.
you don't know what the other groups are going to come up with.
Yeah. They might decide they all go in the AT-AT.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because AT-ATs are awesome.
Yes, they are.
Even though they're fundamentally flawed.
Yep. We're well aware of this.
Which is why we're not in it.
Well, you've all seen the hollows from Hoth.
Yeah.
Well, you know what the rebels started to do there? They managed to bring...
Yes,
what,
they suicidally headlong attack it.
Yes, I kept yelling that when we were watching it the other night.
Yes, because all the guns face forward in those things, so you should just be hammering its ass.
If you are going to approach it from the front, can't you at least do this?
Well, no, then you're drunk. And you shouldn't be flying at air speed if you're doing that.
Well, like that, zigzag. You had it a hit.
Well, see,
Alright,
the rebel
so-
pilots are used to the shields on their X-wing. Because, like, TIE fighters don't have them. Rebels do, so that influences their tactical thinking.
Imperial pilots say that shields are for pussies.
Yeah, because they can't say, oh, fucking hell.
Alright, so.
We start with the drop.
Yep.
Okay. So who's in the ship to do the drop?
Well, everyone's in the ship, but 1, 2, 3 are doing the drop with the dog.
Strimo!
Can the cat play the dog? We'll try it out the window.
I reserve the right to ride something sort of oblong, spherical, and wave a cowboy hat.
In that case, you will
I think we need some music to the main call too.
So there we have it. A plan has been formed, and now the players will put it into action. Next time on the Tabletop Review. If you have any comments or queries, you can write to steve@thetabletopreview.com, and please visit our website at thetabletopreview.com, where you can find show notes for these episodes and a role-playing blog, and also a forum, which is currently very empty since this is the first episode. And you can also find us on Facebook. Until next time, I hope you enjoyed, and never stop gaming.